very anxious because it's a big part of my economy.
Jermaine Romberg worries carbon tax rebates could be lower now that the Saskatchewan government isn't collecting the tax on heating bills. She counts on those rebates to get by. The mom of two lives on disability benefits and only has about $200 left over each month. So getting a $300 rebate every few months keeps her afloat.
Those big lumps, whatever, 4 times a year, make a big difference. And my kids' birthdays kind of depend on them because my one birthday's in October, the other's in January.
It's going to save significant dollars for people on their SaskEnergy bill and SaskPower bills for those people that use electricity to heat their homes this winter.
The government has maintained cutting the federal carbon tax will save the average Saskatchewan family about $400 this year. But the impact on rebates is not yet clear. Experts say they could be lower.
In my research, I've found that most households, as a result of that process, would get more money back than they pay in carbon pricing. And that's especially true of low-income households. They don't pollute as much as high-income households, but everybody gets the same per capita, per person rebate. So they end up, most of them are actually ahead of the game.
Bob Halliday is the vice president of Saskatchewan Environmental Society. He worries cutting the carbon tax will make people less likely to take energy-saving measures.
Where people lose the incentive to try to reduce their personal carbon footprint. And so there's a challenge to the environment by playing games with the carbon tax.
Romberg says she already limits her carbon footprint. She says she will save $400 by not paying the carbon tax on her SaskEnergy bill, but she used to collect much more in rebates.
I'm sure for, the premier of our province, $300 loss 4 times a year is not a big deal, but it is a significant portion of my economy. That would be about $1,200 for the whole year. Any poor person will tell you there's a hustle, and I'll go to the food bank and hustle and get food there. I've dumpster dove to get stuff.
Saskatchewan's minister responsible for Crown Corporation says cutting the federal carbon tax is more about the principle than affordability. Dustin Duncan also says he's prepared to face any punishment from Ottawa. Pratish Dayal, CBC News, Saskatoon.